Hey guys, what's going on? Banana156 here with another video. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, do all that stuff. I do read all comments, so make sure to leave one. But yeah, let's get right into this video. In this video, I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time. I just didn't know exactly what to say in it, and didn't know exactly how to do it, like what I wanted to express, really. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about mental health because it's very important, and I know it's been quite a bit of a struggle for a lot of people, including myself, and I just want to talk about my personal experience with it and how I got it's a little bit better. So, for most of my life, yeah, I guess I want this to be more of a discussion video where you guys can share your experiences as well and talk about it. And now, the advice that I give is not, it might not be good advice, it's just what got me through it. So, but yeah, so I've always been like a pretty anxious person, like decently anxious. I've always had anxiety problems, or not. They weren't really problems until last year, but I've always had anxiety. It's always been there. It wasn't much. It wasn't like that bad until last year. Like last year in like September through November was the roughest part. That was like the height of the pandemic. That was right when I was getting back into my sophomore year of high school. It was I was doing online for that year, and at the beginning of the pandemic I handled online fine, but the first quarter of online learning in my sophomore year, I didn't do as well as I should have. I was quite a bit disconnected. I didn't feel connected to the work that I was making. I didn't feel like I was accomplishing anything. I didn't feel like I was learning anything. I was frustrated, and I really didn't. It just wasn't good. And as I saw one of my grades, one specific class, I did poorly in. And I know when I'm gonna say what my grade was, and I know a lot of you will say it's not bad at all, but for me and what grades I normally get, it was bad. But so my grades got so first of all, the class was chemistry, and I got an 85 in it for the quarter. And I know that isn't a bad grade, but for me, I've always gotten like 97 pluses in all my classes without even barely trying. Like I just knew it, and I just did well. And you know, I wasn't used to struggling yet for like anything school related. I've struggled for like sports and things and other stuff like that, or like doing the debate team. I struggled with that, but I've never struggled for school, and it really messed me up. And I started becoming really having really low self-esteem, and becoming really hard on myself, saying that I was like just having these thoughts like, what if you're not good enough? You have all this potential to go to a really good school, you to go to a really good college and become someone that matters. What if I don't meet those expectations? What if I'm not as good as, what if I don't meet my potential? What if I'm not good enough? And those thoughts just snowballed more and more until I was constantly thinking that. And they got worse and worse. And it did get to the point where I did almost do the thing that I'm not going to say because I don't know what YouTube's rules are on that, but I almost did the thing, but I didn't. It was more like, you know, when like say you're like playing like Pokemon or something, and you know there's like the options like, oh, use like attack, flee, use use a healing thing or whatever. But then there's that option that is just give up, and it's there. You don't know if you know it's there, but you're like, why would I ever click that? I'm not going to give up. It's not useful. If I flee, I can protect my Pokemon. I can, if I fight, I might win, and I could win. You know, winning's cool. If I heal, I can heal that. I could use like healing time, so I could get this Pokemon to fight a little bit longer, so I can bring in a stronger one. But then there's just give up, and give up's not useful because like, why would I do that? Why would I give up? And it's just there. And you always think about like, well, it's there because I'm gonna pick it, and I'm gonna pick it one day, aren't I? Are you really gonna pick it? And that's the thought process that I was in, and it wasn't a good one to be in, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna give up. I might actually do this, and it was not good, and but yeah, and then the second quarter rolled around, and I was getting better. I wasn't there yet. I reached the all-time low though in like just a bit after Halloween. That was the all-time low, but November was actually was the month that kind of saved me. Because in November of that year, that there was the election. And at that time I was also taking a sociology class for college, and it got me really interested in politics, and it gave me something to work. It gave me something that I liked that I could do. Like, I remember I wrote my sociology paper on how capitalism is exploitative. I remember that, and I loved writing that paper so much. I loved researching it. It was just one of the funnest fucking things I've ever done, and it made me happy, which I at that point I hadn't felt for a while. For like, I didn't feel happy for a long time before that, but politics and taking that sociology class kind of showed me what my passion was, and showed me that, hey, this is really fun, and I really enjoy learning about these things and learning about these problems and how they can be fixed. And I loved learning about, like, I just loved it. That's all I can say, and it gave me meaning in a way, and it made me like happy. And when I was happy, I stopped thinking about what if I'm not good enough, and then my grades in all my other classes rose too. Like chemistry, I got like a 97 that quarter, the second quarter, and it was just a good quarter. It was like a good couple months. Like November, I was still dealing with not depression, but like like, I don't know how to say it. Like, just all of a sudden, like, oh shit, I feel like shit right now. But now, while that happened, and after the end of November, it just got better and better and better from there, and to the point where I am now, where I'm really happy. I played soccer in this. I played soccer in the spring and the summer. I'm playing football currently. I am doing. I'm making videos. I'm just having a blast, and I'm at like almost an all-time high mental health wise. The thoughts do still come now, but so how I got through it was not just getting lucky because I found my passion, or not, I found what I was interested in. It was, I recognized, like past Halloween, when I feel this bad, I can't be making decisions. So whenever I feel that bad, I always just try and limit as many decisions as I can make as possible, because when I make decisions in that state, they're often bad decisions. So to the best of my ability, I limited the decisions I could make. And when I did have days where I felt good, or like up to like doing things, I made use of them as much as I possibly could. I um I I tried to do as many things that would be productive and made me happy. That's what I tried to do when I had days where I felt good that day. So I tried to do as much as I could those days because being productive also makes me happy, and I often feel anxious when I'm not productive. So that really helped, because once you have one good day and you do something good that day, that means it's more likely that another good day will come soon. And the more you do that, the more good days there will be, and the higher your average mental health would be. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I don't want to get into too much of the details, because I don't want to talk about them that much. I just wanted to tell you what I went through, and I will say a lot of it is because of COVID. Because if I was in school, I would have had people. I would have interacted with people more, rather than just like playing games with the boys like a couple nights a week. I would have had more interaction with them, and I would have had just a better time. I would have had more people to talk to, and it would have been a lot better without COVID. But COVID sucks, and you have to deal with it. And just that disconnect from the things that I was doing was a really big thing that got me. But yeah, that was my experience with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something from it. And I'm not saying that my advice is the right advice. It might be completely wrong. It just worked for me. And one other thing is, make sure to try new things. Try new things all the time so you can maybe find something you're passionate about and that you really enjoy doing. Like, I lucked into mine because I took a sociology class and an election was happening at the same time. So, yeah, and it made me really enjoy it. But yeah, it made me find something I really enjoyed, and it was great when I found that. So try new things, expand all the things that you do, and go outside of your comfort zone, because it could be valuable, and you could find something that you really enjoy doing, and find something that you might want to do forever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit different than most of the other videos I do, and make sure to leave a comment. I want to hear what you guys think, and if you guys have had struggles like this. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. I do read all comments. But yeah, I will see you guys in a